Hi everyone, Ashish Kyal here. Very warm welcome to Ashish Kyal Trading Gurukul. It's fantastic to have all of you over here. And today I'm going to talk quickly about options trading और क्यों हम KST option open interest और वो profile क्यों use करना चाहते हैं. So this is going to be a very quick announcement with respect to people who are a part of the BMW program or part of the option trading using technical analysis program, which is going to happen over the weekend, this weekend, or who wants to be, or someone who is wanting to know कि हम क्या करने वाले और ऐसा क्या है KST indicator, क्या होता है options, उस सब के बारे में. So I thought, why not go live and talk to you all, to all of you about how is options such an important instrument. So बहुत सारे जन हैं जिन्हें पता नहीं होता है कि options को कैसे ठीक तरीके से ट्रेड किया जाता है. Maximum people, I'm going to talk about that. Maximum number of people who are trading options are simply looking at one aspect of options, which is buying an option that is also out of the money option and trying to see if that out of the money option can double, triple in value. That is the majority. 90% of the people, I'm telling you, are trying to do that specific thing. I'm not saying anything is wrong about it. What I'm asking you, do you have a trade setup, a defined trade setup, which means if step 1, step 2, step 3 happens, I will buy the option. My risk reward will be this much. My loss will be this much. And I'm making money this much. So you have to have a clear cut strategy and a plan. With that, you need to also understand, with that clear cut strategy and plan, do you also have a very clear back tested result, which means that क्या आपने ये किया है पहले, या तो आपने बैक टेस्ट किया हो या आपने खुद से ट्रेड किया और आपने देखा है यार इसका रिजल्ट तो सुपर्ब है. That is the problem. People simply try and see one thing at a time and they say that this does not work or this works. I'm going to now reveal certain secrets to you for option traders. What are those secrets? Very, very important secrets that I'm going to share across with every single one of you. Whether you are a part of this BMW program, BMW means Become Market Wizard, in which we cover option trading using technical analysis plus Master of Waves. So if you are a part of it, you will be anyways learning a lot about options along with Elliott wave and things like that in the subsequent training that we are having. If you're not a part of it, remember these 3 rules that I'm going to give it across to you. You should never buy OTM option. Out of the money option buy nahi karna hai, because chances of you making money reduces drastically. Okay, it's not about you being right or wrong. It is more to do with the option as an instrument, how it functions. So option as an instrument, you should always avoid buying OTM options. You should either buy ATM is still okay or ITM options. That's rule number 1. Rule number 2 that you should never forget. Do not try to buy this current expiry option. Agar positional I'm talking, intraday you can do that, but positionally, if tomorrow is expiry, I'm buying today an option and the market by any chance opens flat or mild positive और आपने call option खरीदा है, आपका option value ऐसे ही आधा हो जाएगा. तो chances of you making money reduces further. Next, most important thing for option buyer is to know when is the momentum going to generate. Because if you are in the right side of the option buying, you need momentum. The moment you are not in sync with time and momentum for option trading, making money becomes all the more difficult. By momentum, I am not talking about anything else, but I'm talking about KST indicator, which is derived out of time cycles, because it is derived out of rate of change indicators, summation of rate of change, which is time cycle indicator. So you have to remember one thing. So the 3 rules that I have told you for every option trader you have to remember is that buy ITM, not OTM. Buy far away expiry options, not the current expiry, which is just 2 days, 1 day, 3 days, 4 days option. Nahi, positional thing. Know when the momentum is going to start. How do you know that? उसके लिए there is a technique. Once you know these three things, buying option will yield you what you desire. So we will be looking at these strategies in a much detailed fashion on the weekend on 15th and 16th of April, which is going to be talking about how to trade options, right? Looking at the price action. बहुत सारे जन कंफ्यूज हो जाते हैं यार, ऑप्शंस को ट्रेड करने के लिए मुझे ग्रीक्स समझना पड़ेगा, मुझे डेल्टा, वेगा, गामा एंड इतने सारी चीजें, इतने फैंसी वर्ड्स है. How am I going to do that? I'm telling you, you can simply look at the price action of an option chart, understand some aspect of Greeks. I'm not saying we will use all the Greeks. What I am saying that you should understand some aspect of Greeks. Greeks का मतलब होता है यार, अगर निफ्टी 100 पॉइंट ऊपर जा रहा है तो मेरा ऑप्शन कितना बढ़ेगा, पता होना चाहिए ना. वही तो मजा है. अगर निफ्टी 100 पॉइंट गया, मेरा ऑप्शन 20 ही रुपया बढ़ने वाला है, तो क्या मिलेगा आपको? That's why it is important for you to know that Greek which is known as delta. If Nifty does not go anywhere over the period of 1 day, how much my option value will deteriorate? That is known as theta. So ये बहुत ही सिंपल चीजें है, बट किया क्या है, इसे इतना कॉम्प्लेक्स वे से लोग प्रेजेंट करते हैं, ऐसा लगता है यार मैं तो कहीं, मेरा IQ लेवल ही नहीं है कि ये सब चीज मैं कर पाऊं. होता है आप लोगों के साथ ऐसा? That simplest of the aspect is presented in such a big way that you think whether you are really capable of doing that or not. I am telling you one more secret. You are capable of doing whatever you want to do. Do not listen to anyone or anyone else who is saying यार ये बहुत फाड़ू है, ये बहुत टफ है, इसके लिए बहुत कुछ करना होगा. नहीं. You can keep it simple and you can learn it. That is very, very easy. That is a step-by-step approach. And that's why mentors are there, right? To help you understand the concept in the simplest possible way. And it's a science. It's a science of probability. See, I was working with Lehman Brothers. I was looking at portfolios of hedge funds across the world, billions of dollars of portfolios, and evaluating risk and doing a lot of things over there. I was also working with National Stock Exchange earlier and National Commodity Exchange, where I was devising options on futures. ये बात कर रहा हूँ मैं 2005 की, 2006 की. It's long back. 2006 I am talking about, right? So I've been working on options in and out for 2 decades. I know how it works. And सबसे easy चीज मैंने देखी है, कुछ नहीं करना है आपको, ऑप्शन का चार्ट लेना है, प्लॉट करो, एंड उसके ऊपर जो मैं इंडिकेटर आपको बताऊंगा प्राइस एक्शन के साथ, उसे लगाना है और आपको ट्रेड लेना है. कोई कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी करनी नहीं है. लुक एट एन ऑप्शन चार्ट लाइक यू आर लुकिंग एट अ स्टॉक चार्ट. द बेस्ट पार्ट अबाउट ऑप्शंस इज व्हाट? When you are buying options, the best part is you require very less premium, and then the possibility of you making it double, triple is there. But probability of that happening is less. The other way of looking at option is if you are someone who is a business person, or who is having a job full time, or who is trying to be teaching in a school and want to generate that passive income by trading options, do not have time to be in front of the screen throughout the day. But you have that additional corpus where you want to make that 15, 18, 30% return per annum. It is possible to do by selling options also. And इसके लिए बहुत बड़ा कॉर्पस भी नहीं चाहिए यार. ऑप्शन सेल करने के लिए, एक लॉट बेचने के लिए आपको 80,000 का मार्जिन लगता है. You might be thinking उसमें बनेगा कितना? Tell me one thing. If you are able to squeeze out 1% a week, 4% a month, 48% a year, हर वीक में पैसा बनेगा नहीं. 48% मतलब हर वीक में उतना बनेगा जरूरी नहीं. You will have losses also. Now taking that into encounter, suppose if you end up making say 30%, 25% ले लेते, बनेगा पैसा 25%, and look at the fixed deposit rate 6, 7%, 8%, 8% भी नहीं है. So look at the huge difference. This is for the first year. Next year उसको compounding करेंगे. Compounding as in that capital which you have made will compound. You will have more capital to then trade. So this way in 3 years of time you can double. but वही FD में करने के लिए you will take 6-7 years of time. So point I'm trying to make is it is possible to make money by trading. You can generate that passive source of income also by trading options, but you need to have the complete science of it, how it works, how it has to be done. This Saturday and Sunday, which is 15th, 16th April, I'm going to give you complete 5 trade setups, which you can use. Back tested hai mere paas mein, I'm trading using that and it works. I'm telling you, you just have to follow those signals in a very, very disciplined fashion. It's very important. If you follow those signals in disciplined fashion, you will be able to make money. One thing, there are no guaranteed returns. People think यार trade कर रहे हैं तो पैसा तो बनना ही है. नहीं. There is risk involved, but if you don't take the risk, what's the fun? Risk है तो इश्क है. अगर risk लिया, then you can expect a better return. So it's very important you understand the concept of options. And we are going to do that right from the basic of options to the payoff charts, applying that with the open interest profile. I'm now going to tell you one thing very crucial. Open interest profile means we are trying to see where the big players are trying to, create positions. Suppose if you have $1 million to trade, or $10 million to trade, will you be betting on a probability which is 80% in your favor or probability which is 20-30%? When you are betting big money, you will try to bet in the direction where the chances of your accuracy is much higher, because then you are not looking for doubling it in a month. You are looking for generating an alpha. Alpha matlab over and above return than everything else. Now, in that kind of a scenario, you are selling options across strike price. When you are selling options across strike price, you're deploying big money there. When you're deploying big money there, you can check that on an option open interest chart. ओपन इंटरेस्ट प्रोफाइल जिसे मैं कहता हूं, वहां पर आप इस चीज को देख सकते हैं. ओपन इंटरेस्ट प्रोफाइल को आप देख सकते हैं, एंड यू विल बी एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड where big players have created their position. Once you have understood the big players' positions, it is that strike price beyond which you have to have your strike price. If they go wrong, then you are exiting. So strike price selection, option chain analysis, ये बहुत simple है, और I am going to talk about this entire concept on 15-16 April on how to look at this open interest profile, how to select a strike price, how to look at breakout techniques. Breakout technique क्या होता है? Directly option chart open करेंगे, उसके ऊपर हम लगाएंगे bands को, Bollinger Bands, KST indicator को लगाएंगे. We'll look at Ichimoku cloud and we will look at how to trade. Not only that, if you are trading, you can also trade on stocks. Not necessarily options में आपको trade करना है. What we are going to do in option trading using technical analysis, we will be looking at stocks also. Stocks को आप cash में trade कर सकते हो वही methods को apply करके, or you can trade in options or you can trade in futures. So the techniques remain very specific and generic. When I say specific, matlab I am giving you clear-cut steps. I'll write down those steps for you, and you have to follow that. That's a specific technique. Generic means you can apply it on stocks, apply it on commodities, apply it on futures, apply it on options. आप कहीं पे भी उस technique को apply कर सकते हो, and it works like magic. If you apply it correctly, you should know how to go about it. साथ में I have seen people who are buying options, वो बोलते हैं यार expiry तक रुकेंगे. Why? If you know your option is not going to work, why not to have a stop loss and exit the option? Why you have to wait for options till expiry to go down to zero? That's a blunder, my friends. Why you want to do that? आपको अपनी option value zero क्यों करनी है? बल्कि option अगर आप buy कर रहे हो, आपकी ₹1,00,000 की कैपिटल है, आपने ₹1,00,000 का कॉल ऑप्शन बाय कर लिया और निफ्टी का मूव ज्यादा आया नहीं ऊपर, your capital will erode and evaporate. हुआ है आपके साथ? I'm asking you, have you lost entire capital by buying option in one single shot and realize यार ये क्या कर दिया मैंने. And it is that easy to lose money if you are not disciplined enough. But if you follow the rules, the technique, the method, it is the best instrument for leveraging. It is one of the best instrument in which you can form a strategy. Let me give you an example. Suppose आज का मेरा जो view था वो bullish था. I'm giving you an example. 17756 एक Gann level है जो मुझे पता था जहां पे hurdle है. But I am still bullish. Now, by that understanding that market is positive, overbought, but near the hurdle. Can I trade now? Yes, that's the best part about option. How to trade in this scenario? You can sell put options, which means expiry 2 दिन बाद है, market है bullish, नीचे गया ज्यादा नहीं जाएगा, hurdle है तो put option sell कर दिया. If it reverses from the hurdle, साथ में थोड़ा एडजस्टमेंट करने के लिए बाद में कॉल ऑप्शन सेल कर दिया. सो व्हाट वी कैन डू इज अमेजिंग व्हेन यू आर ट्रेडिंग ऑप्शंस, बिकॉज यू कैन फॉर्म दिस काइंड ऑफ स्ट्रेटजीज बेसिस ऑफ ऑप्शंस. अगर आपको पता है, फॉर एग्जांपल यू गॉट अ क्लासिक पैटर्न, सो वी विल डू पैटर्न एनालिसिस आल्सो. पैटर्न पता है यार, दिस इज अ ट्रायंगल पैटर्न एंड निफ्टी इज गोइंग टुवर्ड 17800, नॉट बियॉन्ड 17820. समझो ऐसा एक व्यू है. With that view, what I can also do is prepare some kind of a credit spread, which means I can buy 17800 ka call option and sell maybe 2 or 3 lots of 18,000 ka call option. By creating that kind of a spread, agar nifty niche gaya, I don't lose anything. Okay. If nifty crosses 18,000 level, then I start losing money. But imagine what is the possibility of that happening, that you have to evaluate. If it expires between 17,800 to 18,000, I'm going to make a killing. And that's what is required. The ROI is going to be simply awesome. You know, it's amazing. So ये सारी चीजें बहुत simple way से की जा सकती है अगर आपको payoff chart पता है. Payoff chart is also easy. So what I am going to tell you is that trading options does not require a very strong, mindset, because trading options में आप बहुत सारी चीजें कर सकते हो. You don't really have to force yourself to trade or make something. अभी होता क्या है, maximum people are aware only about buying option, nothing else. Strategy नहीं पता, selling नहीं पता, तो limitation आती. क्या वो wrong है? नहीं. I have been an option buyer for majority of my trading career. But थोड़ा सा अगर आप सीखे, थोड़ा सा, I am saying, by just forming one strategy, you can have a huge difference in your P&L. I am telling you that. And guys, it works. It works. The reason I'm so confident about it is because it works for me. And I'm sharing that knowledge across with all of you who are a part of the option trading program this weekend. I'm asking you, if something wouldn't have been working, will you be so confident about it? If you are following me on Twitter, I have been mentioning about option strategy, even on the Twitter, what I am going to do today, how I am going to look at the market. I am doing that. If only because I am trading, I am able to do that. So on daily basis, I am doing that. So I have different types of portfolios where one is only for option buying strategy. One is option selling strategies that I'm following. Another is on the basis of wave theory, neo wave option trading. Another is on the basis of time. How do I trade options? So you know, that's the best part. You can form different strategies using this entire concept. And I'm going to give away these secret of how I am doing it with every one of you. Just to quickly tell you again, about 2 weeks back, I have won against CNBC Awaaz, not even 2 weeks, I think a week. I have won CNBC Awaaz trade shows consecutive 2 times. Prior, I have won consecutive 4 times. Because those stocks that I am selecting for intraday trading on that Khiladi #1 show, I'm going to share that across with you. कैसे वो stocks identify करके trade करना है, उन stocks में momentum कैसे identify करना है, साथ में how do you club this KST indicator in a very simple and easy way, उसे कैसे use करना है, साथ में कैंडलस्टिक प्रोफाइलिंग को देखेंगे, पैटर्न एनालिसिस करेंगे, इशिमोको क्लाउड देखेंगे, एंड ऑल ऑफ दोज थिंग्स will give you amazing trade setups which you can trade from the very next day, because these are rule based trade setups that I am going to give across to you. Now people ask me, what about options? What about options with Elliott wave? If you are trading options with Elliott wave, your trading capability just goes to the next level. So we have that Master of Waves program, which is going to happen in May 6th and 7th, Saturday, Sunday again, where we will be looking at Neo Wave, Elliott Wave, club it with Hurst time cycle, and form strategy along with Gann square of 9. The reason we use those forecasting tool as a separate 2 days program is, ये जो हम करने वाले, ये मेथड आप जो यूज करेंगे ये बहुत ऑब्जेक्टिव है. When you go to forecasting, that method becomes subjective and that requires some time to practice. Once you club these reactive and predictive methods together, reactive methods मतलब ऐसा होगा price action तो हम ये करेंगे. Predictive method मतलब if I think Nifty should do this or do that over next 1 month, 3 months, 1 year, 10 years down the line, basis of time, basis of Elliott wave. Now when you club these two techniques, the way you trade is going to be simply awesome. I am seeing my mentees who have been clubbing across a few methods and trying to, trade these things, and they have been doing fabulously well. They have mentioned that their life has changed. It has transformed them. And that's what we are doing here. I want to create traders, and it is possible to trade options. Does not matter whether you are in front of the screen or not throughout the day. You don't have to be in the front of the screen. Do not have to look at the market. Actually, my actual research starts once the market is shut, because post 3:30, once the equity markets are shut, then you can think objectively. So आपको अगर आप रात को पहुंचते घर पे, आधा घंटा निकालना है, 15 मिनट निकालना है आपको, एंड देन यू हैव टू जस्ट सिंपली फॉलो ये स्ट्रेटजी, ये ट्रेड सेटअप के हिसाब से कल कौन से लेवल्स पे मुझे ट्रेड लेना है और क्या ट्रेड लेना है. I am going to have a pre-session videos released for all of the participants of option trading and BMW program. BMW means option trading plus Elliott wave. Both programs are called BMW. And pre-session video will be consisting on what is an option. वो एक वीडियो आपको पूरा क्लैरिटी देगा ऑप्शन एक्चुअली होता क्या है, उसके अंदर ऑप्शंस को ट्रेड कैसे करना है. Everything will be explained in that. That pre-session video is going to be released today. Then we have on 15th and 16th April, morning 10 a.m. we will start with this step-by-step approach towards looking at payoff charts, preparing option strategies, looking at techniques. What 5 trade setups I am going to give you, looking at open interest profile, volume profile to see big players ने कहाँ positions create की है, looking at Ichimoku cloud, clubbing these techniques with KST indicator, पैटर्न्स कैसे देखना है हमें, पैटर्न ब्रेकआउट्स कैसे देखना है, एंड इचिमोको क्लाउड के साथ में अगर हमने ये ओपन इंटरेस्ट प्रोफाइल और वॉल्यूम प्रोफाइल क्लब किया, यू गेट एन अमेजिंग ट्रेड सेटअप which can be with you for lifetime. This knowledge that I am going to give across, I am not sure if everyone or anyone is talking about this science. It is working and it works fantastically well. Post this. Once this 2 days of session is over, you will also be getting recording of these sessions for a period of 10 days so that you can go through that again. Post that, एक follow-up session होगा where you will be able to post your queries, your doubts, ask questions. We are going to do that also after this session is done. So you don't really have to worry कि यार अगर नहीं समझा तो क्या. Post, we will also have a traders forum where you can post your queries, your doubts, your questions, anything you would like to know. What I am trying to tell you, I am creating an entire ecosystem for every one of you who wants to trade markets and make money out of it. But dosto, it is important for you to know there is always a risk involved, and people never talk about stop loss. I'm going to pay a lot of attention. What is your stop loss for an option trade? क्योंकि majority of the people lose money not because their strategy is wrong, but because they have not placed the stop loss correctly. That's why they lose money. So I'm going to now also explain you what is a KST indicator. KST का मतलब होता है no sure thing indicator. That indicator is taking into summation of rate of change together. When you look at the rate of change together and sum it up, it forms a smoothen average indicator, which is like an RSI, or you can say that it looks like that, but not RSI. This indicator is actually going to give you a leading action if the momentum in the market is increasing or not. Momentum नीचे के साइड बढ़ रहा है या मोमेंटम ऊपर के साइड बढ़ रहा है, that's the key. Once we have seen the momentum is increasing on the upside and prices are giving a breakout, we have a classic time to enter, and that's what KST indicator does. तो उसके बारे में बहुत डिटेल में हम बात करेंगे over the weekend, where we are going to discuss about these methods in much more detailed fashion. So what I'm asking you, are you up? Do you want to be a part of this wonderful program of option trading using technical analysis, plus combine that with wave theory, and this combined program, we call it as a Become Market Wizard. If you are excited to be a part of it, or if you missed registering earlier under the offer, for now, for participants who are here with me, I'm opening up this platform as an opportunity for you to register today and get access to these programs at the pricing which was discussed earlier. If you are doing it today, I will also give you the bonus videos that I have talked about. You will get, if you register for BMW program, you get 10 bonus videos for lifetime. If you are registering for only OTTA at the special pricing that I am going to give across to you, plus 5 bonus videos will be with you. So you have to ensure that you take that step forward towards this becoming a wonderful trader. And I am telling you, options work. Stocks, I'll be also talking about how you can trade stocks, how you can make that stock selection, and how you can go about using this simple step-by-step process for trading options. So it's going to be on weekend, guys. I'm going to take up very quick poll if you want to be a part of this wonderful journey of becoming a master trader in the master class of options trading, which is going to be on 15th or 16th. Or if you want to be only a part of Master of Waves, you can do that. Or you want to be a part of Become Market Wizard. So that's the poll. You can register on the link which is shared across by my colleague. Simply you have to click on the link. Once you do that, you'll be directed on the page and you can simply visit and register yourself there. Yahan par hai, dosto, take that step forward, because I'm telling you, time is ticking away for every one of us. जो आज नहीं किया वो कल और लेट है, and it is working amazing. Look at Nifty movement दोस्तों, 17,060 पे मैंने कहा था it is time to buy. वहां से 700 points nearly Nifty का रैली हो चुका है. Can you believe that? So many negative news, but I was constantly saying now it is time to buy. Does not matter what RBI action is, does not matter what Fed is doing. Charts are suggesting it's a buy, and we are there. I'm saying that with so much conviction because you can go and check my tweets, my research articles, and you will know how amazing it works. So that's the page where you can go and register yourself for this program, Become Market Wizard. Or if you want only to be a part of option trading using technical analysis, then you can be a part of option trading using technical analysis. Over here, you can register for self or master of it. So take that step forward, guys. I'm telling you, it's amazing. It will transform you. That's my commitment. That's what I can say. I'm going to share across those secrets, which is working for me with all of you. And it works. The best part is it works. And I have enough proof, which I have shared across with so many of you. in the past by winning the shows. In fact, I also authored a book. I'm not sure if you have seen that. That's the book I have written. अगर नहीं आता तो दोस्तों ये book लिखना possible है क्या? ऐसे ही, which is published by the biggest publishing house in London, and it's available worldwide. So that's the book that I have written as well. I'm open for questions and queries and doubts that you might have. I'm more than open to talk about it. How to draw time cycle. We are not discussing that right now. We will be discussing about time when we do Master of Waves, in which we will also be talking about time. Okay. There is a question here, sir. I am a fresher for options. Can I do this option trading on weekend? Yes. I'll be giving you a video today. You just have to ensure you go through that. And once you go through that, we will have a live session on Saturday, Sunday. You don't have to worry, because I'm going to keep it so simple. There will be trade setups different that I'm going to give you 5 trade setups, which you can apply, and you don't require to know anything else prior knowledge. What you require is at least 1 lakh rupees as a capital, I would say, because uske bina aap kya trade karoge? Aur saath hi mein, you might also need maybe 50,000 is okay if you just want to be an option buyer, but at least that much is required. And saath mein, एक और चीज ध्यान रखनी, you have to follow the rules I'm going to give you in a much disciplined fashion. Do not forget that, because people forget the rules and then they say it does not work. You just have to follow the rules. So if you are a fresher, not having much expertise about market, does not matter. You can still be a part of it. Okay, I'm taking another question which is here. Sir, I am already trading options for 10 years. Fantastic. But not making money. Okay, now that's not fantastic. आप 10 साल से ऑप्शन में ट्रेड कर रहे हैं, पैसा नहीं बन रहा है, तो मतलब कुछ तो आपने सही नहीं किया. I will give you, since you are already trading options, you might know a lot of things. You might just need that setup. जो मैं आपको दूंगा, वो setup के basis पे if you are trading, trust me, you will realize यार ये इतना easy था और मैंने आज तक क्यों ये देखा नहीं. You know, that easy it will be. Okay. NeoWave will be taught in detail. Yes. So NeoWave will be a part of the Master of Waves program. If you register for BMW, guys, you will get access to Elliott with videos also. You will get access to live session of NeoWave. Plus, you'll get a lot of things which is going to be there. So you can then be learning NeoWave step by step. हमारी शुरुआत होगी आज से, क्योंकि आप options का pre-session video आज हम release करने वाले हैं. Any specific software required if going for OTTA? No software required. हाँ, अगर open interest profile आपको live data चाहिए, तो आपको सॉफ्टवेयर का सब्सक्रिप्शन लेना होगा from, I'll tell you कौन सा सॉफ्टवेयर, अगर live data चाहिए तो. Otherwise end of the day data available होता है for those things. BMW is working good or not? How do we know? You can check the various profits being shared across by my mentees on my Twitter handle and what they have to say about it. By the past participants, I'm sharing across so many things on that. मेरे Twitter पे आपको मिल जाएगा, so that will give you enough proof it works. In fact, one of the person even mentioned from the option trading program, he mentioned last time that his life has changed for good. He never looked at option in such a simple way. So that's what people are talking about. So it's not me. See, लोग क्या बोलते हैं यार, your IQ might be very good, you might be able to make money, but I am not, I'm just a layman. You are not just a layman, I'm telling you. पहले तो दिमाग से निकाल दो, you are just a layman. No one is coming here with the knowledge when they are born. It is gathered, it is gained. You can gain that knowledge. You can have that understanding. And it is no rocket science. I'm telling you, this is a simple science which works, which I'm going to give it across to you. I'm not going to stop teaching you unless you get it. Okay. And we take very limited seats, guys, because we don't want it to be full. I want to answer every single question over the weekend. So ensure that you are registering today itself. And I have also going to be, if you miss out a session, don't worry, you will get the recordings. So don't worry any which ways. Okay, great. I can see Sudipto, great to get you also on board. for this program. It's always fantastic to have you, Abhishek. Great to have you. So fantastic, guys. That's what I wanted to talk about, how it will be important for you to be a part of this wonderful journey of option trading combining with wave theory. And you have to take that step forward today if you want to really, really make money from the markets, invest in knowledge. Hota kya na, people lose money in lakhs, but they don't spend 19,500 is what I am saying for option trading program. They don't spend 20,000, but will lose lakhs of rupees. What is that fun in losing money? I'm asking you. You just need to have a very systematic approach for options, and it can do magical things for you. Okay, that's the question. Last question that I am taking is, sir, how much can I make? I don't want to limit your how much you can make. It depends on how disciplined way you are applying that strategy. What is your risk appetite? How much risk are you okay taking? It depends on that. How much is your capital? It depends on that. So when you are asking a question, how much will you make as a percentage return? It also depends whether the market environment is conducive. For example, अभी के market में VIX यार 11.5-12 पे चल रहा है, उसमें option selling में क्या कितना बना लोगे? I'm asking you. So the market is not good for option selling, but buying में भी नहीं बनेगा अगर आपने OTM option buy किया. हाँ, जो ITM options है, जैसे मैंने 17,060 पे जो options buy किए थे, वो अभी भी है मेरे पास, which is as good as futures position. So I'm still making money out of it. So it depends on market situation. So do not limit yourself by saying how much I will make. You don't know how much you can make. I'm telling you. But yes, there is risk involved. Okay. Anurag Sharma is here. He's saying, I've joined Ashish Kyal in October 21 and he has been guiding people in very simple fashion. Thank you, Anurag, for that. It's fantastic. And Amit Shah is saying, I'm keen to join you, sir. Regularly watch videos. Capital is way less. Do not worry, Amit. Capital कम भी है तो knowledge होना चाहिए. देखो मैंने जब CMT किया था, I cleared all 3 levels in 1 year in 2007 when Lehman filed for bankruptcy. I was working with Lehman Brothers. Bankrupt हो गया. US की bank थी. Now I still had knowledge. You never know how the knowledge is going to be working for you. Sudipto Das has been a part of Master of Waves. We are saying you are rocking in Master of Waves session. Thanks, Sudipto, for that. Great, guys. So, so many of you are taking that step forward. It's glad to know that people who have been registered right now, please ensure that you will get the link immediately. Just give me 10 minutes. My team will set it up for you. The pre-session video, the bonus videos for lifetime, and then you will also be getting access to certain important techniques that I'm going to give you over the weekend. So don't worry about that. Here Prashant is saying mentorship may, yeah, if you are a part of mentorship, you are a part of BMW by default. So don't worry, Prashant, on that. You are BMW के part by default हो अगर आप mentee हो तो. So चलिए, आपने, I've answered so many questions. Time cycle is best way to forecast along with Elliott wave. It is worth the fee, Anurag. Thank you for that. Thank you, guys, everyone. Enjoy the ride with Nifty. Enjoy the trend. Do not catch a top. Use the rules I defined in the start of the webinar and ensure that you take it simple step by step. KST indicator is for both buy and sell. I'm going to give you that. How to place stop loss on options, I'm going to tell you that. How to select option strike price, how to look at option chain, how to look at open interest. ये सारी चीजें हम करेंगे दोस्तों. सिंपल है. I'm going to teach you. But अगर आप सोच रहे होगे कि यार ये तो गूगल से सीख जाएंगे, that's very lame, because what I'm going to give you is the science of trade setup, which you will never find anywhere else. Thank you very much, guys. Ashish Kyal signing off. Thanks for joining in. Have a wonderful day.